Businesses that don't generate new clients and leads every single day are literally on their way to their graves. Clients and new leads are the bloodline of every business. But the big question is this: how do you get new clients and leads every day? To get this done, you need to use what we call the lead magnet. A lead magnet is the valuable offer that you give to potential clients for free for them to get to have a taste of your services. Usually, this is also called an ethical bribe, right? It is the option you give to them for them to see, wow, this guy is very good, and if he can give me this particular stuff for free, which simply means that his services and products are going to be fantastic. And because of that, they will start doing business with you. Now, in this video, I'm going to be walking you through how to create the perfect lead magnet that your potential client will love and eventually get to be your client for the longest time possible. Let's get into this video. All right, so don't forget what I said about lead magnet. A lead magnet is actually the valuable resources that you give to them, right? This is an effective way of attracting qualified potential customers to your business, because if they can get the leads, if they download the lead, it simply means that they are interested in your offer, they are interested in your message, they want what you know how to deliver the best. So let's go through what are the steps you need to take if you want to create a perfect lead magnet that will solve a specific problem in the life of your client. Now, before we jump into the guide on how to create this lead magnet, you need to understand that when it comes to lead magnet, you must create a lead magnet that solves a specific problem that the clients are having issues with, right? So it has to be one problem per lead magnet for one client. So let me take that again. One problem per lead magnet for one particular client. So let's get into how to create this particular lead magnet step by step. Now, the first step you need to do before you create your lead magnet, you need to understand this first principle. The client you don't know, you can't know how to serve them better. Any customer that you don't know, it will be difficult for you to tailor your service to them. That is why you must learn the first step, which is identify your target audience. Who are the people you are trying to solve problem for with your lead magnet? You must identify them. Are they business owners? Are they entrepreneurs? Who do you want to attract? You must make sure that your lead magnet is solving a particular pain in their life, right? A particular challenge, and your lead magnet will be that particular thing that they will need to solve one challenge in the entire problem that they're going to be having. Now, clients are going to be having a lot of problems. They'll be having different issues that they are dealing with. But you now, your goal with your lead magnet is to identify this particular potential client of yours, then solve one aspect of the problem that they are going to be having. The moment you do that, you'll be able to attract them, and they are going to now start to see you as an authority in the field. So identifying your target audience is the best way to get this done. And for you to identify your target audience, you need to understand how to do thorough market research, right? If you have not watched my video on how to do market research, go and watch that video so that you can learn how to do market research and know how to profile your ideal customers to ensure that your lead magnet provides immense value to them. Once you are done with that, you go to the next stage. Now, the next step is this. Once you identify people you are going to be serving, you have to choose a specific topic. So which topic that is affecting them that you want to create a lead magnet on? Is it that they are having problem with social media strategy? Are they having problem with email marketing? Are they having problem with content marketing techniques or paid advertisement? You need to be able to look for one area. You must choose a specific topic that you are going to be solving with your lead magnet. So once you choose your topic, you move to the next step. The next step will be you creating a high quality content. Now, this is how you go about creating high quality content. The first thing is you must look for actionable insight. You must ensure that your lead magnet is packed with practical steps, step-by-step instructions, and proven strategies that your audience can immediately apply in their business. A lot of mistakes people do when they want to give somebody a lead magnet is they will create a lead magnet that is not that valuable, because they will say, if I give them all the value in the lead magnet, they will not buy my main product. That is actually wrong. You are getting it wrong. Your lead magnet should be one aspect of your main product. If you can give that and they find value in it, people will always need more. They will not say because they've gotten your lead magnet, they will not buy something from you again. they will need to implement what is in the lead magnet. They will need to take the next step. So it's important you know that your lead magnet must contain an actionable insight, a step-by-step approach to do something. One important thing that will give them immediate results. The moment they get immediate results, they will want to stick with you. Step number 2 in creating a high-quality lead magnet is you must engage with examples, right? In your lead magnet, put a real-life scenarios in the lead magnet. Talk about success stories. Put relevant examples that are relatable to the content that you are giving them. For instance, if I'm creating a lead magnet on how to start a marketing research, or I'm creating a lead magnet on how to do a proper marketing research, I'm going to give example on how I'm doing my own research, steps I'm taking, and steps that my other clients are also taking when it comes to this. So once you are able to create an engaging examples inside of your lead magnet to be able to drive your point home, the next thing you will do is to make sure that your high quality lead magnet is educational. Let it be in depth. Let it go. See, if you're solving one problem, solve it well in the lead magnet. Don't hold anything back on your or in your lead magnet. So go beyond the surface, give them information, quality information. In fact, over deliver them with information. You know why? The moment you over flood them with quality information, the next thing they will need is implementation. And that is why they will need your own product. Because the moment now they have all the knowledge they need, but guess what? Knowledge is never enough. They will need to implement what you just said. They will need to take certain steps, and that is where they will need your own services. So that is how you create a high quality lead magnet. Always don't compromise on creating lead magnet. Don't say because they are not paying me, it's for free, I will not make it high quality. Go and make it a quality content. Then we'll move to the next step. The next, choose the right format. When you are creating your lead magnet, what format are you going to go with? Are you going to create a lead magnet that is an ebook where you have step-by-step guide on how to do certain things? Like one of my lead magnet is step-by-step guide on how to monetize your expertise. If you see what I put there, you'll be shocked. It contains a lot of details, full guide, a complete book that I can just sell, that I can turn into a course, but I give it out for free. Step-by-step process on how you can monetize your skill and expertise as a coach, as an expert, a complete free document, an ebook. That is something that you have to do as well. So another thing that you are giving people is this step-by-step exploration of a particular topic in an ebook format. Then the next step will be a checklist. You have quick and actionable steps to help your audience achieve a particular goal with the checklist. Let's say this particular video I'm doing now, this particular video I'm doing about how to create a lead magnet, I have a checklist for it. And that checklist walk you through all the steps I'm saying. So how is this important is that when you are now creating your own lead magnet, you might not have the time to come and watch this video again, but you can open the checklist and follow it and say, okay, step number 1, content must be high quality. Step number 2, I need to have a specific topic. Step number 3, I need to choose the right format. You see how this thing is working now, right? Another form of lead magnet is a webinar. You will create a live or recorded video presentation with an expert insight. Make sure you are giving people expert insight. You are not just telling them something you think it will not be impactful to them. You can't call people for the next 40 to 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes on a webinar and you are just giving them what they can just Google and find. It must be impactful and it must be an expert insight that it will be hard for them to find somewhere else. Another form of lead magnet is your online course, right? You can have an in-depth educational program with modules and assessments. Alright guys, so the next format will be online course, right? So in-depth educational programs with modules and assessment will be fantastic for your online course, where you give people an opportunity to be able to take some course from your program so that they can get to know you and know that you can actually teach them and give them the transformation that they desire. Some people will find it difficult to give a complete online course for free. You can give your first module or your first 2 chapters of your online course. For instance, if your online course is, let's say your online course comprises of up to 10 topics, right? 10 topics. What you can do is that you will give the first two topics or the first 2 chapters of your online course for free. So that can be a lead magnet. People can register for it, get that. The moment they finish that 2 modules, then they will now notice that they need to they now need to register, they now need to pay for them to have access to the rest 8 modules. At that point, they are hooked already and they are used to you. They love how you teach, they understand how you break down things, and they are very happy with how you deliver the results that they need, right? So let's move to the next step when you are creating your own lead magnet. The next step is you need to design a visually appealing lead magnet. It has to look good. I remember when I was creating some of our lead magnets, I keep going back. I have one of my team, my PA will be like, okay, she's done with this particular stuff. I'll check it out. I'll say, no, the color is not okay. This is not okay. You have to keep going back. Make sure you have something that is very, very quality. Don't just say because it's a lead magnet. Remember, people don't know your product yet. For instance, if you are starting out, they don't know how good the product is. They can only see it from the lens of your lead magnet. If you give them something that is substandard, they will assume that the entire course, the entire program, the entire value that you have to offer is substandard. So your lead magnet is your best marketing tool. It must be something awesome, something beautiful that people will say, yes, this is a killer. So how do you do that? Make it very appealing. Number one is it must be eye-catching visuals. If you are doing an ebook, make sure you design it well. Use Canva to design these things properly. You will see beautiful templates that you can use. If you don't have a graphic designer, pay a graphic designer to get this thing done. Go on Fiverr, give people a little amount, $2 to $5. They will get you a visually appealing designs for your lead magnet, and this will be something that will generate a high return on investment. Trust me, you need something beautiful when you are giving people something for free or even paid. Now the next thing will be clear format. Create something that is very clear with columns, headline, give it a breathing space. Don't create an ebook that is too jam-packed. They can't understand, they don't know the difference between a headline and a subtopic and the main content. Everything must be well written in the format that will allow people to understand your lead magnet. When they are reading it, it will be easy for them to assimilate. Next will be compelling copies. The words that you say, how you drive your point, how you deliver and inspire them to take action. It must be compelling. You must understand the secret of writing great copies. It's very important. I can't overemphasize the importance of having a great copy, because the entire ebook, the entire lead magnet that you're going to be creating, if you cannot sell them on that lead magnet on why they should work with you, then you are going to be having a problem with the next phase that comes after the lead magnet. If they cannot be sold on the idea you are telling them on the lead magnet, then they cannot be sold on your main idea, right? Then branded elements. Make sure color is very important. The right colors that match with your values, with what you stand for. It's so important, all these things, when you are creating your lead magnet. After you have your visually designed and appealing lead magnet, the next thing you want to go for is you promote your lead magnet. Remember, your lead magnet will not promote itself. You need to put it out there. You are creating video like this, put it on the link of your YouTube, go on social media, promote your lead magnet. Your lead magnet will not promote itself by itself. So the first thing you will do is you need to have a website. This is important. If you are an expert, a freelancer, or a coach, you have any kind of expertise, experience, you need to have a website to showcase your expertise on that website, then give people lead magnets. Then the next thing you need to do is to have a social media platform that you can be sharing your lead magnet, to leverage on hashtags and engaging content that people can now go and download your lead magnet. As they are downloading it, they are going to be giving you their contacts, their information, and they'll be getting your valuable educational content while they give you their own details. The third one is email list. You have an email list, you promote your lead magnet to your existing email list and your subscribers. If you don't have an email list, then lead magnet is the best way for you to start growing your email list, right? Because the more you give them lead magnet, they will give you their emails, you start growing it that way. So that's how you promote your lead magnet. Now, after you promote your lead magnet, the job does not end there. Now you have their leads. You promote your lead magnet, now you have the leads. What do you do with the leads? Remember, these leads could be email, phone number, address, location, type of business they are into, and even their income statement. But I will advise you, when you are starting, when you are going about with leads, always collect minimal information like email, name. That is okay. If you want to go one step ahead, just collect phone numbers for lead magnet. Don't ask them too much. The moment you have this, the next step you follow is for you to start to create a relationship, right? You nurture relationship with these guys. Start sending them emails and SMS about updates. At this point, you are focused on relationship. If you don't know how to do this, I have a video where I talk about how to create a nurture campaign. The entire video is about how you can nurture the leads that you have found from your lead magnet. The kind of messages you send to them, you start with follow up, you send them a welcome message. From there, you begin to educate them more on this nurture campaign. The goal of the nurture campaign is to create trust, relationship, and eventually later it will lead to sales. But you are not trying to sell them. You are trying to educate them, build trust and relationship. Then you move to the next step where you provide value. Now you send them valuable information. Keep giving them new lead magnets, important content, videos. Like you keep providing more personalized value to them. You can go to the extent whereby you give them your new book that you are selling, you give them some free chapters. You can choose whatever way that you want to be able to provide this type of value at this stage. Then you now begin to talk about sales. Now, by nurturing your lead consistently, providing value to them, you effectively guide them through the sales funnel and convert them into paying clients. That is the entire goal. So, remember how we got started on this particular video. I talked about if your business is not generating new leads and clients, then it's driving to its grave. Now, the major purpose of lead magnet is to eventually get the people to buy your product by creating a relationship after giving them something valuable for free, right? So don't forget that you need to sell later. That is where a sales campaign comes to play. A sales campaign will help your people that you have nurturing them from the beginning. Now you can now start sending them a sales campaign that will now drive the sale. At this point, when you are selling, it will just be natural, because remember, you give them something free. Number two, apart from giving them something free, you nurture them, you build trust. Now you are giving them more value. Then you now tell them, guys, if you want me to go deep with this is how to go about it. They'll be happy when you want to sell something to them. Trust me, they'll be very happy. From beginning to where you give them the free lead magnet, which is a ton of value that will help them solve one problem that they are having among many other problems. You get their information, you nurture them, send them emails after emails, educating them, giving them more value. Then later you now introduce a sales campaign. A series of emails or calls that will be able to close them on your major offer. At that point, they love you, they like you, they trust you. Remember the quote that says that people will not buy from you if they don't like you, they don't trust you, and they don't even know who you are. That is the major reason why people don't buy from people. If they don't know you and they don't like you, they don't trust you, they can't buy from you. But with this particular approach, they will love you. They don't love you, they will like you, they will trust you. Now they will be free to give you their credit card, and you make the sales and you deliver them impactful value. After selling, the next thing you will do is onboarding. If you want to learn how to do an onboarding, click the next video to learn how to onboard your clients after you've sold them something. Remember, after the sales, you have to go through the onboarding process as well. So I have a series of videos that will walk you through all the steps from beginning to the end, where you can carry everything that I've taught you now about creating a lead magnet. You put it into a marketing campaign. You start to nurture, from nurturing them to a sales campaign to an onboarding campaign. Watch the series here, the video about how to create an effective marketing campaign. Go ahead and watch it. Yeah, go watch it. All right, see you in the next video, guys.